What's up, everybody? This is XKRONUSX again, doing our second FX8350 FPS test in Minecraft. I want to do a second one because there seems to be a lot of comments on what my setup was, what programs I'm running, what programs I'm using to record, and etc. So I'd like to answer a few of those. For one, I'm using DxTory to record. It's pretty lightweight on coding and everything. You can change up the codecs pretty easily. A lot of the FPS settings are really nice, easy to use. I also noticed I can't reply to a lot of people's comments unless they have a Google Plus account. So if I haven't replied to your comment specifically, it might be because you don't have a Google Plus account and I actually can't reply to your account. So stuff like that. People are saying they're getting a lot more than my FPS rate was. The thing is, I'm running on the highest settings I possibly can. So here, I'll show you what I got for settings here. So my video settings, got the max frame rate as 120 FPS, so I can put it to unlimited. See if that does any difference. So it goes higher, it goes 182, 186, 176. The thing is, I'm also running the server on my side. I have a lot of stuff in my server, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's try turning the graphics down too fast. Put that off, turn that off, GUI scale, make it bigger so you can see everything. Turn advanced OpenGL on, decreased, turn off VSync. Let's see what we got for frames. Hopefully it'll be a little bit higher now. Interestingly enough, it's Minecraft seems to be a lot CPU based, not so much GPU based, but because I'm using the server on my side instead of going to someone else's server, I seem to be getting lower FPS than what most people are saying. So, I mean, still 150 frames per second is pretty high up there. I mean, if you look at all the stuff that's trying to render while I'm moving on the same computer that I'm rendering on, and also recording on, and I have servers running on, it's actually pretty high. So like 180, 190 dips below. It depends on what area I am on the map, what I'm looking at specifically. So, I mean, like this giant castle in the sky is probably pretty hard to render, I would imagine, even though it's a lot of blocks. It's quite a big structure and a lot of lighting inside, so it's gotta look at all the lighting aspects. So I'm getting about 200 FPS inside in a small area where it doesn't have to actually render a whole lot that I'm looking at. But I mean, it doesn't look as nice as when I crank the settings on to fancy with all the lighting effects. I mean, this isn't even with any type of third-party skin or anything, so I mean, it could look nicer. But I mean, anything higher than 60 FPS on my monitor won't really matter. I run a 60 Hz monitor, a VE248Q and a VE248H panels from Asus, and they only run 60 Hz, so anything above 60 frames per second really will just tear depending on the game and how fast I'm swinging around. So having it above 60 frames per second isn't too important to me. But yeah, I want to give you guys an idea of what I'm running, what I got going on in the background, and the experience I have. So I mean, 160 FPS is pretty damn playable in any title, especially seeing as I'm running the server on my end. For most people running a lower CPU or GPU, 60 FPS on any server is pretty decent. I can't imagine playing anything higher than 120 until we get anything higher than 120 Hertz panels, and not the 248 Hertz panel TVs that are overclocked, so they're not exactly 240 Hertz. But anyways, I wanted to just put out this video so I could answer all those questions, because I unfortunately couldn't answer in text formation because of Google Plus's integration, but you know, it is how it is. If you like this video, please click like. If you dislike it, tell me why you disliked it so I can possibly fix that in the future. And if you like these videos, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos more often as I have the time to, you know, put aside and render and edit and all that good jazz. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is XKRONUSX. See ya.